Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben, and I am back with more of everyone's favorite junk wax set, the very festive 1990 Donruss baseball set. This is the last year that Donruss released these in one series, so 91 they did two series. And really what we're looking for here, because there's not a lot to show for this set, is I am trying to make a Diamond Kings set out of these, which we'll see if we can do that. But I'm looking for the error cards. We've got a couple of reverse negatives ones, the Brian Downing and the Juan Gonzalez. There are a bunch of birth date errors, which I don't really care about. There are a bunch of checklist errors. I don't really care about those either. A couple where the black line crosses their name at the top. And there's all the all-star errors are really interesting to me, and there's a couple Nolan Ryan errors. I got some concerns here, though, because we might have a little water damage on some of these. I know that the first two stacks I did have trouble getting the packs open with the stickiness of the wax on the cards, so we'll see how that turns out. So you can see a little bit maybe of mildew or water damage on the puzzle card. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. And that looks okay, actually. There's a Diamond King. So we'll start us off right with the Diamond King. And let's see here. See what else we can find. All right, I didn't check yet to see if these have the dot or no dot after the ink, which actually no one cares about. This one says Leaf ink with the dot. Great. Here's a Craig Biggio. Here's the Nolan Ryan. So, all right, so if we have the stats on the back of this one, we have the correct version. If we have the paragraph and we have the error. We have the paragraph, the Donruss King of Kings, but it's the 5,000 strikeouts on the front. So that is a nice error card to have, and one for my PC. Very happy to have that one. I do know that it's not rare, but it is rarer to have the error than the corrected version on these. In my PC, I've got probably a dozen of the 5,000 strikeout cards, and only 2 of them are the errors. So Dave Stewart Diamond King, so we're moving right along. There's a Mark McGwire All-Star with recent Major League performance instead of All-Star Game performance. So that is indeed the error card there. Hey, there's the Nolan Ryan King of Kings. All right, I bet you this one's going to have the stats on the back, and it is the error card with the stats on the back. So that is fantastic. We got 2 from my PC, both of them being the error, and that's awesome. So now I've got, I think, a total of 3 of each of those errors in my personal collection, with those being in pretty darn good shape too, mint condition. One of them is, in my collection at least, is from when I was a kid, and it's definitely been handled and moved around a lot, which is the whole point, So Eddie Murray and Ozzie Smith, back-to-back Hall of Famers there. I really want to see this Brian Downing. I don't remember seeing that error and knowing which one was the reverse negative. So very curious to pull that one out and see it. Of course, there's the Juan Gonzalez rookie card error, which is actually really fun to see every time. And people really enjoy that card. So that's an easy one to get to a new collector. Dave Stewart looking as pleasant as ever. Ken Griffey Jr., so there's a nice one of the kid. There's Kirby Puckett All-Star error card. There's our Jim DeShays Diamond Kings. So we're moving right along with our Diamond Kings. There's Bernie Williams, rookie card. Bo Jackson Diamond King, we needed that one. And here's the Yaz. So we'll put that over here for Carl Yastrzemski. That is the puzzle piece we'll also be putting together here. And I say we, not because I have a big staff of people that we're going to do this, but I mean, you dutiful viewer and me. That's the we. Otherwise, I would just say I'm going to do it. But it's way more fun if you're here with me involved as well. All right, so we got some water damage probably on this one. Yep, putting those two things together. So we'll toss those into the great recycle bin in the sky for these Donruss cards. All right. And this is 1 year before they started doing, so there's a Jim Abbott, I think it's a rookie card for him. 1 year before they started doing the real first inserts of the baseball card era with the Donruss Elite. I opened a box of 91 Donruss recently, looking for some of those, which is just, a needle in a haystack, so you're not going to find those really. And I did not find any in that set, or in that box. Oh, another one wrecked up. Sorry, guys. There's another Bo Jackson Diamond King. There's an Alan Trammell. And a Tony Gwynn, which is a bit mucked up here, but the error nonetheless. Oh man, it's getting worse as we get to the bottom of the stack. So I'm imagining that if there was water, it was just sitting in the water, and the box it was in soaked up some moisture. That's probably what happened in somebody's basement before this made its way to me. But yeah, that's part of the collecting experience, I think. So Willie Randolph gets tossed. Sorry, Willie. You don't deserve it. But that's what you got. There's Tony Gwynn. There's Ben McDonald rookie card. And there's a little bit of smudging on here. I think probably from the water damage. So I don't know that these are going to be salvageable. There's a Cal Ripken All-Star error, but again, kind of messed up there. So those will probably find their way into the recycle bin as well. Sure does make it hard to open them. All right, there's a Biggio. Ivan Calderon. No, just looking to see if the black line is through his name there. It is not. Still haven't seen the Brian Downing, unless I missed it. And definitely have not seen the Juan Gonzalez. And this might be the only time that I'm looking for a Harold Baines card. Looking for that Harold Baines All-Star to see which of the multiple variations we've got of that. Nice shot of Ellis Burks. Steve Avery rated rookie card there. Darryl Strawberry. Fred McGriff. Not a bad pack. Come on. These packs. It's a good thing I only paid like $8 for this box because it is not the greatest. Keith Hernandez, Roberto Alomar, Howard Johnson Diamond King, Chris Sabo. I don't know, folks. Are we going to get the Juan Gonzalez or the Brian Downing? We're getting down to it. Running out of chances. Running out of trips to the plate. Dave Stewart, error card, Kirby Puckett, Andre Dawson, oh boy, getting to the end. bucket again. There's Joe McGrain, Diamond King. Dwight Gooden. The other really fun error that you can look for in this set is the John Smoltz MVP card that actually has Tom Glavine on it. I love that card because it's just, I love when they have an error where it's the wrong guy. So in this box, I did pull the corrected version of that. So I would be surprised if we had the error version somewhere in here. Very unlikely. There's Vince Coleman. I have a guy who loves to collect Vince Coleman, has 85,000 of those cards, of Vince Coleman cards, so I always put those aside for him. Checklist. Mike Witt and Bobby Witt. No relation. Fred McGriff. Oh man, we're really not seeing Juan Gonzalez in here. And I didn't see Sean Dunston, Ryan Sandberg, Mark Grace, none of my PC guys. I know you're not going to get all the cards in here, but like, it seems like quite a dry spell. And I don't think we're anywhere near all the Diamond Kings. So I guess we'll have to see about that too. There's another Ed Whitson. There's our Diamond King checklist. That's helpful. Barry Larkin. Another Hojo. John Smoltz. That's the way it goes with packs, is you end up with duplicates and triplicates of some and then none of other ones. Alright, last pack. What if we got the Juan Gonzalez and the Brian Downing? Love to get both of those errors in here. We'll see. Wally Joyner. There's a Mickey Tettleton Diamond King, which we haven't seen yet. An Alan Trammell MVP. Jimmy Key. Jim Eisenreich. Barry Bonds. Mike Sharperson. Bobby Thigpen. Roy Smith. Oral Hershiser MVP. There's a checklist. Eric Anthony rated rookie. Joe Orsulak. Scott Sanderson. And Dan Gladdenson. No Brian Downing. No Juan Gonzalez. But both errors of the 5,000 strikeouts and the King of Kings for Nolan Ryan. So I will take it. Nothing upset about that. Hope you guys enjoyed this rip. I'll see you next time.